So far in this chapter, we've talked about minor scales and how they exactly follow the key signature and the pattern of whole, half, whole, half, whole, meaning that we know that now A natural minor has the key signature of no sharps and flats, and this scale covers that. Now that term natural minor is what we use to describe a scale like that has no variations from the key signature. The key signature for E natural minor is 1 sharp, F sharp, and that's what we see down here. That's all according to the rules of what we've done so far. Here's G major, G natural minor, B flat and E flat, just like the key signature would be for that scale. Now they also point out to you that there's a little difference here in the names for these scale degrees. A major scale is tonic, supertonic, mediant, subdominant, dominant, submediant, leading tone, tonic. A natural minor scale, though, tonic, supertonic, mediant, subdominant, dominant, submediant, just like before, but this guy, the 7th note, is not called a leading tone because a leading tone is a half step below the tonic, like it is in major. And this one is not, so we call that a subtonic because it's a whole step there. Now, I said that this was the natural minor or the pure minor, but there's other minor scales out there too. This is your normal A minor scale. We heard that before, your natural minor scale. But composers and songwriters often just love to change that 7th note, to raise it a half step. Say we have an accidental of G sharp in front of this. And when that happens, it becomes harmonic minor. This is a natural minor scale. This is a harmonic minor scale. Same key signature, we just alter the 7th note by raising it with an accidental of G sharp. And when you do that, now it's a half step apart, so we call that a leading tone. When it's a natural minor, the 7th note is called subtonic. In harmonic minor, it's called a leading tone. Now let's listen to those two scales. Here's what the A natural minor scale would sound like. Now this is a harmonic minor. And you can see when I got here to the 7th note, I played a half step higher. It's kind of a vaguely Middle Eastern sound, which is not really true, but that might be how people perceive it. It's how some people do anyway. So there was A natural minor. And here's a harmonic minor with, because it has a raised 7th, there's the leading tone there. This is an example of a piece, really famous piece by J.S. Bach. And I look at the key signature, 1 flat, well that might mean F major, and it might mean D minor, but already I can see all these C sharps. I'm like, there's sure a lot of C sharps in here. I bet that's a raised 7th. This is probably in D minor. And of course, the very title tells us it's in D minor. But this is a big tip-off, not only that it is in D minor, but Bach has used the D harmonic minor scale when he did this piece.